Hey guys, what's up? My name's Rusty from the Finn FM and welcome back to my Football Manager 2016 series called the Finnish Legend. And it is a morning and I have my coffee with me, so hopefully you don't mind. Firstly, I want to apologize. The audio in my last video was a quite mess and that was due to the reason I really didn't know that it does this, but it's due to the reason that my kid stole my rig, and once I got it back, I obviously set it up, and for some reason Windows decided that it wants to use the generic USB microphone device driver and not the driver that my mic uses. So it sounded really weird, but eventually I now know that if that kind of case happens again, I will check that it uses the right driver so I can get the sound I want to get out from my videos. So sorry for that. Last time we actually spoke, we were able to beat RB Leipzig and give them the treatment they deserve, and we were advancing from the second knockout round in Europa League, which is really good. And I said in that game that we will come back either to face Roma, or if we did well in the quarterfinals, first leg, we would come back to see the second leg in the quarterfinals for Europa League. And that is what we're doing today. And as you can see from the screen, we're playing Sporting of Lisbon. And this is the second leg of UEFA Europa League quarterfinals, and let's go see how we've done so far in these few games. In between, we didn't play that many, but let's go check that out. Looking at here, there is the Leipzig game. After Leipzig, we went to play Sassuolo at home, and somewhat dominant performance, at least in goals, I would say. 18 shots to 12, 11 on target to 6, 7 off to 4, blocked shots they had 2, but chances, clear chances was even 2-2, and possession was pretty much even here. Loads of corners compared to theirs, passes were completed, were pretty even. Tackles, headers won, we won 70, and what really actually delighted me with yellow, we only got 2 yellow cards and none of them was Fausto Grillo, so that was great stuff there. And after Sassuolo, we played Cagliari Calcio, and really nothing much to tell you about this game, but what is the reason Juventus is running away with the league title at the moment is our ability to not kill these sort of games is hurting us really much this season. And again, 17 to 4 shots, 2 clear-cut chances, they got none. Obviously they got a bit more precision in that game, but yeah, uh, a game that was really in our hand, and we only did manage to come up with 1 point. Obviously better than loss, but yeah, the ability to kill these sort of games is really hurting us. If you look at their Cagliari 0-0, Latina Calcio 1-1, Torino 2-2, lost to Bologna, Torino 1-1, Atlanta Frosinone Calcio 1-1. Yeah, the ability to go and kill the games against, let's say, inferior opponent is really that is hurting us this season. And if we go to the league table, and I will show you the big version, that is the case we are dealing with here. Juventus is already qualified for the Champions League. I mean, 32 games played. We'll probably be around there also to Champions League because we're in the second place, and Atalanta is playing better this season. They're in third spot with 55, and Napoli and AC Milan are climbing back to the heights they were supposed to be. Last season was really bad for each one of those clubs. Napoli has 52 with 51. It's pretty tight here. Lazio, Torino, who were leading the most part of the first part of the season, are dropped down to 7. having quite horrendous form at the moment. They're on 50 points. So this group here, these four teams are really tight about battling spots for Europa League, and after that it drops down to 45 points where Fiorentina is. And yeah, and this is also quite tight, this group here, 38 to 36, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 teams inside 2 points. Really, really tight there. Spezia Calcio actually is moving comfortably away from the relegation. I mean, Empoli, who was last season was fourth. Amazing season, has collapsed totally after that, and they're really in danger of relegating the Serie A and going to Serie B. Lecce and Cesena also not looking too good. Cesena is almost sure to be the dead last in Serie A. So today we are going to play Sporting, and let's go see the Sporting team, and let's go see some of the stuff we are going to have a look in their team. Here we are looking at Sporting, and as you can see, it's a huge Portuguese club having a big stadium where we went to play the first leg and got a 1-1 tie, which is really good. As you can see, it's prestigious. They have won the league 19 times, a European Cup Winners' Cup, bunch of cup wins in their, cupboard. It's really, really, really good in Portugal, and actually they're third at the moment in the Premier League of Portugal. But let's see about their squad. I'm just gonna bring it up to there. Not too much injuries, as you can see. They basically have none in their first team, so it looks they feeling a pretty healthy team. And actually what I looked was Luis Enrique whatever, he was playing really good against us in the first leg, and he is their main threat, I would say, at least in Premier League. Scored 15 times there. Really good. Really good looking striker, stats wise, really looking good. I'm complete forward. The only thing is that he's not that pacey, but he has that, the acceleration that we will definitely leave defenders standing on their feet when he goes around them. Technique 14, he's more than capable of doing that. Also has good heading for a fairly small player, not that much of a jump in reach. But yeah, all in all, really, really, really good and dangerous complete forward in the ranks, Luis Enrique. And looking at the guys who are providing, stuff, Allison is one of them. Key passes 69, 7.28. Also Adrian. Really, really, the guys who are running their game, Adrian, 83 the pass percentage, 53 key passes, and also a lot of key headers. And, these guys are providing lots of their stats. And also Gelson Martins. Look, goals, assist 14. Wow. Gelson Martins is the winger, and really, really good looking Portuguese winger. Might want to take a note on him. Pace, acceleration, wow, he's lightning fast. Dribbling 17, technique 17. Only thing that really is he would need to work on his crossing, but yeah, lightning fast young winger from Portuguese. Gelson Martins, really, really a big threat to us. But it doesn't just, go out with Luis Enrique. I mean, Slimani and Romero always doing their damage also in considering Slimani is kind of like, the legend in Portugal. Algerian striker, really good. Towering targetman type. So there's a lot of guys who will pose threat and could cause trouble, and we need to look into that when you start the game and see what kind of what kind of lineup they are putting out against us. And let's go see the preview of the game, and then we will head straight into the game. Here we are, and Genoa has actually seen spring already. It's 12th of April, 19 degrees, pitch is okay, and we have almost sold the house full, 33, almost 34,000 tickets sold, which is really good considering maybe the average attendance last season. We have done way better this season, which is good stuff. Avid Hategan is the referee for Reds. 55 yellow cards in 21 matches he has refereed, so probably gonna see some yellow cards at least today. Marcelino is their coach, 52 years old, and he's only been there for 132 days, so roughly a few months. Spent almost equally to 4 months actually, but it's spent in Sporting, so they have had a change in management during the season, probably because they're third in the league, so somebody is not happy in the board. But hey, let's go see the starting lineups for today's game, Sampdoria versus Sporting. Okay, this is the lineup I'm going out today, and it's a bit more defensive. We're playing Sporting, which is a really good team, and I tweak it a bit, and the main tweak is basically just that the left side here, Regini and Baracci are put on support. They're not attacking that much, and I'm kind of leaving my right side, Hoffman and Figueras, pushing forward more. And also Ristage is put as a defensive playmaker, deep line playmaker here with support, because he was before advanced playmaker with attack. So I've dropped him down a bit, and Milik is starting because Bonazzoli has been kind of like go cold streak in form. He has already recovered from that, but yeah, Milik is playing good at the moment, and he is all around better striker at the moment than Bonazzoli, so Milik will get to start ahead. But let's go see the final lineups also for Sporting. Here we are, and let's have a look at the final lineups for both teams. Viviano at goal, Regini, Lopez, Mamana, Figueras is our starting back for Brachi, Risto, Krisitic, and Hoffman, as already seen, Asensio and Melek. And my subs are Eduardo Zeruti, Van Larin, Sisto, Delaney, Grillo, and Bonazzoli. And Sporting is coming out with really basic 4-4-2, and I'm guessing that might have some counter flavor to it. Patricio at goal, Silva, Balanta, Oliveira, Buffarini is the back for Mas, Bizarro, Adrian, and Martins is there. Midfield, and as I already told you, because Martin is there, really, the passing machine. We have Virginia and Baracci playing on support. They're not gonna go and be so offensive today. Luis Enrique and Romero are the main striking force for that team. So really, really good and dangerous team we are facing today. And what we're gonna do is also that we're gonna have some instructions already. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Baracci, and he's gonna mark Martins. I'm gonna mark him, and I'm gonna mark him tighter. So I'm gonna really look closely on what Martins is doing in this game. So we start with this sort of scheme, and we will eventually see how that works out. And I am gonna put these guys under surveillance for good. Also gonna close down Mas. I'm gonna close down him, and obviously I'm just gonna put this. So the whole of the team is looking closely what he's doing, and I will close down these backs also. So a lot of stuff we're doing here, but that is the way I want to go out. And then we're gonna have a team talk. Everything seems composed already, and Steam Quantum is, I've said that a ton of times in my videos, Steam Quantum is always telling players to go out and improve upon it. That is what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna give Sten to do his stuff. Got some motivation there. I'm just gonna calmly, encourage the guys and see what we come up with calmly here. And I believe that, okay, so we got mostly the team here is on green, which is really good. Mamana didn't actually, he was so impressed here, but hey, you can't win them all. And let's jump into the match and see how we do against Sporting. Okay, Mamana, Figueras, Krisitic, Asensio, Milik running with the ball, and Balanta is there to foul him. Asensio with free kick, Ristic, Mamana plays it through to Hoffman, Figueras, and he's not even trying to take the ball for some reason. Okay, Asensio with a corner, floats one in, Ristic is there, and Mamana is there, but that is cleared away. Figueras, Asensio with the ball, crosses, still Asensio, Krisic is Figueras, and that is taken away from him. Alessandro plays it back to Viviano, a long ball to Ristic, to Baracci. Baracci still with the ball to Ristic, to Asensio, he's there, and that is a wide shot. Really good try already. Asensio with a corner, Jonas Hoffman with the ball, passes to Ristic, he shoots, and Patricio is there to get the ball. Really, really good start from our team. Viviano plays it to Regini, plays it to Ristic, and Bizarro is there. Regini just loses the ball. Really bad spot. And Gelson is there firing up his engines. Luis Enrique with a shot, but Viviano is able to get that pretty easily. And end of highlight there. And Adrian is getting a yellow card. Okay, a lot of non-highlight action. Buffarini is also getting a yellow card. And Asensio with a corner. And all Jonas Hoffman and loses the ball. Krisitic is there, takes a shot, but that is wide from goal. And Figueras with a throw. Ristic to Hoffman, to Figueras, to Ristic, to Krisitic, to Asensio, but that is cleared away. Regini with the ball. Ristic tries to find Krisitic, and there it is. He puts it in. Nenad Krisitic 1-0 against Sporting, and really Regini puts it in the middle, and really look at the space in the middle. Ristic finds him, and first touch right next to the post, and goalie is just helpless with that one. And that is a dressing room goal to the fullest. I mean, right before the end of first half. Really, really good stuff. And we're gonna go see some, see some stats here. Look at how Sporting is actually, positioning themselves, because they were really under the pressure there. So they have really tight players there. Midfield and defense are sitting really tightly together, and without the ball, they're even even tighter. But they don't open up that much, and we're gonna see how we have done with this. And okay, Regini and Baracci is even more up than Hoffman. But that is probably due that he is actually looking closely to Gelson on that one. So position-wise, it's pretty. Both teams are pretty tight. I'm just gonna look for passes on our side. A lot of intercepted passes, but most of them are quite long. But I want to see the key ones. A couple of really long key passes here, and also one couple of Ristic has been puncturing this line here, And also from Figueras, he's putting them to kind of like, nothing, penetrating the box that much. But yeah, there are a couple of here, and here. Well, so looking really nice in my mind here. Let's look at Sporting, and they only had three. Two of those are quite long, and well, that is kind of towards the, towards goal, but these two are kind of like away from that. So yeah, looking real good, and everything they have brought here is intercepted, which is really good stuff. I'm not gonna see Sporting stats here. uh okay, so we have been, taking out the key passing section here, and also they're not crossing that much, so things are looking sweet at the moment. So we're gonna have some team talk, and Stin also wants to prove a point, but I'm just gonna go here, and do this. I'm not gonna want you to prove a point all the time, but I'm gonna do this, and this looks fairly fairly good. Everybody seems composed or looking he looks motivated, and confident and stuff like that, so everything looks really good. So we are going back to the game, and I hate this when I always do this, but I need to do this. Start the second half, and yeah, I can't do it. Come on. So Mas and Figueras is there to foul him. Adrian with a free kick. Figueras throws it away. Krisitic, but that's the end of highlight. Asensio with a free kick, but that is just way wide. Nothing there. Mas, Luis Henrique, and Viviano puts a hand in between that, and that is a corner. Adrian with a corner, but that's headed away. Just, ruthless defending there. Okay, and as you see, Malek is not having a game of his life. Asensio with a free kick, and really dangerous in front of the goal, and Birachi, and that is just wide by whiskers. Oh, Cristiano, why couldn't you kill this game? And this is the reason I'm having tough time challenging Juventus in Syria, because, situations like that is just heartbreaking. Gelson, but Regini just takes the ball away, and these guys are making substitution, as you can see. Enrique, Slimani is coming in, and Pereira is coming in, so we're gonna take a closer look there. And yeah, I mean, obviously he's coming in already at 89, so that is a bit okay. I just messed that up, and Pereira is coming in, and listen, they have already switched a listen in the first half. So yeah, I'm just gonna put him, and also close him down. Yeah, and I'm really looking into actually what. Okay, we just go forward and put Bonazzoli on the field and put him on attack, and see what that does for us. Obviously we have faith in him. He looks happy, and here we go. Somebody is getting something. Figueres is getting a red card, the first one for our team. And also I need to look because Ristic 66 is looking really tired at the moment, and also Figueras is looking tired, so I'm gonna switch up, put Thomas Delaney there, but we're gonna switch these two guys. Krisitic will play, and Delaney will play a box-to-box midfielder. Also, we're gonna take Figueras off and put Ricardo van der Leen there, and put him on support. Also, I'm gonna put Hoffman on support also. So this is the stuff we're doing at this stage of the game, telling these guys that it's all good. I have faith, as I always do. And yeah, let's do it. Regini to Asensio to Romero to Slimani, and Krisitic is there to take the ball. Hoffman plays it to Asensio, is true, and right near post, and he beats the goalie 2-0. Really comfortable build up there. Hoffman with the ball plays it to Asensio. He just beats his man and puts one through the near post, and 2-0 at the 74th minute, and it looks like that our team is coasting towards the European League semi-finals against Shakhtar or Internazionale. Oh, and I'm just, babbling about here when Asensio is really fighting for the player of the match title. What a scorcher outside the box. Delaney finds Asensio. He just turns around, and what a lefty. Wow, that was really, really nice goal from Asensio. Really liking what I see here. 3-1, and that is the game is done. We are advancing here. Adrian with a corner that is cleared away. And that is also cleared away. Adrian still with the ball, and that is really close. That went to the post, I think. Silva, Mateus, and obviously they need to have that one goal, and that has to come from Mamana, our central defender, who scores an own goal. Quite unlucky. He just whacks the ball towards the goal, and I think that was the backside of Mamana's head that caused that. Hoffman with the ball. Van Rijn, Chrysitis Delaney, Asensio to Bonazzoli, enters the area and just blasts that to the sky, which has been his trademark lately. Romero, and that is cleared away. Alisson with the corner, Asensio heads that away. Also, Baracci is here with the ball and passes to Delaney. He finds Van Rijn. Van Rijn goes the distance. Hoffman played back to Van Rijn. Oh, Hoffman just dribbles there. I almost got away from Matthias, but no dice. Van Rijn with a throw. Hoffman, Delaney to Bonazzoli, to Asensio, tries to play to Baracci. Chrysitis, Asensio, Delaney shoots from the distance, but Thomas Delaney not known from his shooting, so that is all good. Delaney again plays it to Hoffman, tries to find somebody from the penalty spot, but there's nothing. Slimani, but Van Rijn just comes and takes the ball away. Delaney to Bonazzoli, plays it to Asensio, but the pass is poor, and that is taken away. Lisandro with the ball. Regini, Chrysitic, Lisandro, Delaney, Asensio, and Bufferini is there to gather the ball. And some end times stuff there. And I think this might be the last highlight here. Asensio tries to play it to Bonazzoli, but nothing there. Delaney takes the ball away, and that is a full time, guys. Really, really solid win, and I'm just gonna calmly say I'm very pleased with the result and the performance. And they were like, huh, okay. So let's see some stats here, actually match stats here. And I really look forward to actually that Sporting would field a threat, and the game would be really tight. But I feel that we had the control over the game the whole time, and Sporting didn't actually do that much in this game. And obviously they scored a goal, but that was just a whack ball that hit Mamana in the head and deflected to net. Look, shots 21-5, on target 83, off target 9. Well, that's not great. A clear-cut chances 5-0, and I can't remember last time I had 5 clear-cut chances in the game. Possession 57-43, so we had the ball most of the time. Corners 10-6, fouls there 75-64, passes completed. We're dominating in there. Tackles 1 dominated, headers 1 dominated. They have even more yellow cards, and average rating 7.58. So really, stats wise, really good game. And I'm actually surprised that Sporting didn't do better in this game. And I guess they just have an off day in really, really, really bad spot. But with this result, we're gonna go and to the Europa League semi-finals to face either Internazionale or Shakhtar Donetsk, and I'm really hoping it's Internazionale. So we're gonna go see that result, and after that we're gonna see what will happen next in this series. Okay, even though there is a risk that this will turn into a Europa League series, I am going to come back in the okay, well, we can do actually that we will come back and we're gonna have back-to-back games in this series. We're gonna see Juventus. We're gonna play Juventus away. We're gonna see that game, and we're gonna see Internazionale at home after that game. Or if I am feeling adventurous, we're gonna see that game, the second leg. But I really wanna have a Internazionale game again on this channel and then on this series. So that is what we're gonna do. We don't have much of left of this season, so I'm gonna try to chunk in more games, decisive games into this series. So Juventus is gonna be our next time we're gonna see each other, and either one of the Internazionale games is going to be the next, and the final game for the season will be Cagliari, the Team Cup final. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, please put a thumbs up on it. It really helps. If you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. It helps me to make these videos, and go see my blog rusty.wordpress.com to see updates on the Finnish legend, and also go see my new Serbian save called In the Footsteps of a Legend. So there you have it. Thanks guys once again, and I'll catch you the next time.